started this morning about 11. Actually, no, I think we started at noon, and it's about 12:50 right now, so we've been cutting for almost an hour. I'm having some problems with some of my monitors, so I don't know how many acres I've cut, but we're still working on the same field that we cut on yesterday. We took a sample in earlier, and it was a little bit wet, so we waited a little bit to start. My monitor's saying it's 12.5 to 13, and in some places it's more wet, in some places it's more dry, so I'm hoping this first load will be good. We messed with my sieve and chaffer this morning, and we got it so that it can manually change it now in my combine. I don't have to get out and do it, so that's nice. But I'm also now having problems with other things, so it's just running new machines and stuff. It's just how it's going to be. I think it's user error because it's something to do with my green star that I have on the combine, and I'm not as familiar with it as I would hope to be. I think I just need to mess with it some more, do some more research tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. It's not recording anything right now, but I did change it. Yesterday it was on soybeans, and so I changed it to wheat. What I didn't choose a variety. I kind of made my own variety, and now it's not working. So I think it has to do something with that. But from the research that I've done, that's what I think it has to do. It just doesn't have any calibrations for it. I'll do some messing with it, and then hopefully I can get it to work. But until then, we're just going to keep trucking along. I think we got our first truck full, so that's good. The wheat's not doing too bad. It does have some spots in it that aren't great. It's dead from, I don't know if rain maybe, I don't know. It's black, so it's been dead. There's not a lot of wheat in it. There's still some, but not a lot. Also, we had some trouble, since I had trouble with my sieve and shoe. Sieve and chaffer, I guess. We readjusted it, and then I had some trouble getting some dirty wheat. But I think now we're starting to get to where my wheat's a lot cleaner, but I don't know if I'm throwing any out right now or not. So I'm gonna do a couple passes and check behind it. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth. Both combines been running pretty good. Hopefully we can just keep trucking along, get some acres cut. We're behind right now in our year. Last year we've been cutting for 5 or 6 days already, and this is our second day, so we're not too terribly far behind, but we are behind. So hopefully we can get quite a few acres knocked out and get kind of caught up. Finished up the big field that we were on. That had like 27 terraces. It took us a little while just because one, we had to get used to everything, and then also the terraces being like that, it's kind of hard to get stuff done. We're on another field that's 180 acres, so the thing that's been bothering me all day is that the hitch that I usually have in here, it was like I got out because I heard something, so I got out and I looked at it, and it almost lost the hitch. So I have one in there that's not usually it. It's doing good so far. It's just kind of sketchy. It's not as long as the other one. It goes through everything, just not as good as the other one did, obviously. So, and I've had to cross a lot of terraces, so. This field doesn't have as many. I mean, it has a good amount, but nowhere close to what the last one had. So that's good. Hopefully we can get it rolling and get more comfortable with this field. We have 180 here, then I think we have 100 just across the fence. See, across the fence. They grazed that, so we don't have that. But if you can see up there further, there's some, and then there's Jackson and Caden cutting away, so.
and I don't know, he'll probably be able to describe it a little bit better, but how I saw is going over a terrace. It looked like he might have nicked the ground a little bit, but like nothing like looked that bad. And on those 40 foots, they're like cut in half, so one side's 20, the other side's 20. And they have a rod that goes through it, and one of the rods just snapped. And so, I mean, I don't know. I just had a quick glance at it. It didn't look like anything else was crazily messed up. It's just that rod snap, which is a big part of the header. They're working on it right now. Caden's cutting still. We were going along pretty good. I mean, we've hauled out 2 trucks. Now set us back a little off. Make the process a little slower. Hopefully they're figuring something out, but I'm not sure. And it's 7 o'clock, so it's gonna be hard to find someone that's open, I'm assuming. I haven't seen it all clear back there, but I would assume about half, or like close to half, done with the field. Caden's currently cutting in like a little bowl, so it's kind of a pain. It looks like he's got it pretty close to being knocked out. Alrighty, well, we're still cutting. Well, Caden's still cutting. Dad had to go somewhere in Texas to get the part for the header. Luckily, it wasn't the full shaft. I mean, it's still a pain, but I don't know. I thought it'd be the whole shaft, but it's not. But he still has to go like 175, or yeah, like 170, 175 miles one way to get this part. So it kind of sucks. I don't know how long ago he took off, but he took off for it tonight. Be back tonight. Hopefully someone around here has a skid steer, because we're not going to be able to lift that by ourselves. I think they understand. I think they know how to put it together, so hopefully tomorrow morning we get that on. I think that'd be our plan. I know we're going to try and fill up both of the trucks. It's a lot slower with just one combine going. Once Caden dumps again, I'll fill up one semi, then we have a whole nother one. If we cut that whole semi-load, we'll be pretty close to finishing this here. Should be pretty good for today for what all has happened. We were hoping that there's a field right next to us. It's 100 acres. If we would have had 2 combines and everything would have been smooth, we probably would have tried to get that done tonight too. I would have assumed. But kind of hard when you don't have a combine.
I broke this piece of metal, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is, but it goes into one of our U-joints. So this goes on here. It goes on there like that. And that is supposed to go in there. But so this end of it goes in this piece. And then that goes inside of the reel. And then those go on outside. And then we got some more stuff inside. But I broke. My reel hit the ground, and it was already kind of broke, but like totally, because I hit the ground with it, it broke even more. Well, obviously more, because it's completely broken, but so that goes in there, but it snapped, and then my reel fell, and then we took some stuff apart. So tomorrow, I think we're gonna take all this off to get to this, because the shaft goes out to here, like there, and it runs through here, goes underneath in here, then comes through here and goes in here a ways. So we'll have to take this off, and then I think we're gonna get like something to lift it up tomorrow, so we don't have to hold it up, because I don't know if we'd be able to. So yeah, that's tomorrow morning's project.
On my way back from Gebhardt, Texas. It's 11:29. I should get back to where we've been cutting. Between 1:45 and 2. We had a good day of cutting today. And a combine breakdown at 7:30, and I was hoping I could get parts about 60 miles away, but it didn't happen. So I drove 178 miles, 3-hour drive or so. It's gonna be a long night. I plan on getting up a little before 6 in the morning, firing up and get ready to go again.
That looks exactly right, just a little bit shorter, huh?
I hope so.
We're gonna make some.
I think you know a welder guy that could fix that.
We're gonna make some out of that.
Bring it up, bring that over here.
Looks like.
That's not it. It's over here. The one we're replacing is over here.
What is that?
That's the one
Yeah,
I know we're going back and forth on
that.
that yesterday too.
Yeah, we did.
Before
Before we left, because we had a picture of it. Before we left,
I knew exactly
Jackson
that
kept
was
going,
right.
Dad, it's
That's
number
right.
23. I said, well, I thought it was 27. Oh no, 27 is one of these other things.
Pay attention.
You need some grease on that baby.
Well, I'm just gonna put a couple 5/16" bolts in there. Because I'm really getting tired of this metric stuff. Okay, so that goes on next, right?
Yep.
We have pictures of this, right?
Yep.
We can take on a little more. Should not be.
The thing I need to find is a freaking gear with a gear in there.
Yeah.
I'll have to grind down this side just so that way the bolt can get in there. It ain't
That's so.
Yeah, it does. I know you wouldn't know because you're not a big welder man like myself.
I did. Alright, well, it's gonna catch you up on everything. Last night, Dad went to somewhere in Texas to get the part, got home at like 1:30. We came out to the field pretty early this morning, started working on it, realized that we had the wrong part. But there's guys that like follow the harvest for like breakdowns and stuff, and they're coming from somewhere south of here with parts, and they stopped and got parts that we actually needed. Right now it's the truck or whatever they delivered it in just got to a place that's like 50 miles to the east. So Dad just got that. He's probably on his way back. Caden's cutting currently. Looks like he's about to finish up that field that we were working on last night. It got too tough last night. We stopped about 11:30, so we thought we'd be coming with both combines by 2 o'clock or so this afternoon, but now obviously we're not going to be able to because of the part and all that. But hopefully by the end of the day today, if we can get everything to line up and have the right parts, we should have both combines running. Alrighty, well, to update you more on things, Jackson forgot to record getting it fixed, so that kind of sucks. Kind of wasn't the best time just to randomly just start recording, but I don't know. Right now they have two skid steers holding up the reel while they're trying to fasten everything up, or whatever you want to call it. They should be done, I hope, in the next hour or so. That'd be awesome, but we'll see. They got a lot of the big pieces connected, but they're gonna have to do a lot. There's a lot of little things to it, so stopped and helped for a little bit. Didn't really help with anything. He's got the bottom of that right there. We're about to pass it. Other than this, he left a little corner, and then that goes all the way up, clear up to there, right there. Started the day off working on the header that I broke yesterday. I came over a terrace, and I think I caught the reel on the ground, and it ripped the shaft, I guess, in between. Not sure. We think that the shaft was broken before I did that, like a little bit, because like the way it broke, it looked like it had broke and then rusted kind of, and then where the fresh brake was, it was still shiny, but the rest of it was still rusted. So we think it kind of was already broken. I think it was due to the header not being, like the reel not being level, so we leveled the reel out after we fixed and put everything back together. I'll show you that. If you can see right there. We replaced this shaft right here. We replaced that and got that fixed. After that, we moved, or we're still kind of at the same area. We just got done with our third field.
I didn't record any of it because I wasn't sure. Like right before I was gonna start recording, I found a leak in the bin, so went and got some washers and bolted it down so that it would stop leaking. So Caden's been cutting. He cut all day yesterday, and he's cut so far all day today. It's currently 7:49 p.m. So I haven't really done much recording on the day, but all right, are we gonna friggin' move or what? You're just gonna sit here and look pretty? Alright, now I'm going to put the header on, and last time I was in Oklahoma and I recorded me putting the header on, I broke some hoses, so hopefully this time I don't. And hopefully I don't embarrass myself having to back up like 4 times. Maybe if I'd focus more on putting my header on.
We're moving fields now. We're off those two. Both combines are going to make it a lot better. We have 2 patches, one's 17 acres, one's 15, I think, or 17, 15, whatever. And we're cutting that to finish off the night. Yeah, so we have them split right now. I'm going with Jackson here, and then Jason just took a load in, and whenever he gets back, I'll dump in him. So, and right now the farmer has an 8820 with a 30-foot header. So far it's been pretty nice because we'll just drive in with the header on through the gate. Let that baby smoke, baby. I just realized that he doesn't have a freaking radio in the 8820. We got 8820 with a 30-foot head on it, and we've been cutting gates with that. So, all right, you don't see Mitch and the old dad in the old 8820 with the sunset, baby. Let's go.
Hopefully, I'll be there in time. I'm gonna make sure I'm as far away from you as I can get. Yeah, that's what I expected. I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna try and send you over also. My job is to make sure you guys look good, so I'll keep on doing that. You ain't even gotta do a thing for me to do that.
Ain't, but we got it. I hope. Jake probably won't approve, but it happens. Morning. We thought we were
You were already smiling again, and we beeline to the floor like we. Oh, Lord heavens! What happened? I can't believe it fell off. Ooh, barely. Keep her on the road.
I don't know what the hell Dad's doing here. He just made it 10 times worse. Just stop. Swing it out. Oh, he's cutting this motherfucker. Alright. Oops.
Maybe I'm not straight. Pause.